cryptocurrencies, pause, and report fraudulent activity to the FTC. For more information, visit OEM.
All right, thanks for joining us tonight. Live in studio, getting ready to go live on air here in about 30 seconds.
Of Emergency Management,
glad that you join us every single night. Make sure you hang out with us. You're going to be able to listen to the callers, hear the callers. You can engage as well on the show. We're going to be giving out the call-in number here as we start the segment. And of course, if you can get an opportunity to drop your comments here based on what we're going to talk about, which is Kristi Noem. We're going to talk about Kristi Noem. I told you she was going to get fired, and some people are saying, oh, we're not going to get fired. Yeah, she's going to get fired. Here we go. Well, she is fired. Here we go.
They want to keep us divided, so we don't realize they're chipping away at our freedoms.
Have we really thought through the cause and effect of our choices?
Tonight, one man will hold back the tide of sinister forces that threaten this great nation.
This isn't about politics. It's about truth in a culture built on noise. Can I get an amen? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Yes, we can. Broadcasting live from Las Vegas. Independent, unapologetic, and unfiltered. Steve Sanchez.
Thank you, Greg Eringer. Steve Sanchez with you on this Thursday edition of the program. Glad to be here with you. Lots to get to in this first hour of the show. Okay, so look, breaking news broke this morning. We're talking about Kristi Noem. She's out. Now, look, before we start going into what is and what isn't, let me be very clear. She was fired. I know some people don't want to say that. I don't know if some people basically do not want to admit to that, but here is the deal. She was fired. Now, some are saying she was moved into another position. Yeah, true. But no matter how you slice it, she was fired from her position of Department of Homeland Security. There's a lot of reasons for this. There's a lot of reasons that go back months. President Trump finally, I think, had the final straw, as they say. And I think the performance at the hearing the other day regarding the affair and the alleged affair and a lot of these other things, I think just finally, had Trump upset, to be quite honest with you. So at the end of the day, where do we go from here? Well, I'll tell you where we go. Forward. That's it. It's not like we have never seen someone get fired or removed from a cabinet position or a position in an administration. Look, I'm going to be straight with you. I was never a Kristi Noem fan. I said that in the beginning. When she was being considered for DHS, I was like, I'm just not a big fan. There was a lot of reasons as to why I wasn't a big fan. I think one of those reasons was, in fact, the shooting of the dog. Remember the untrainable dog? That really rubbed me wrong. I don't like it. Now, look, some farmers and ranchers may disagree with me. I don't know. It always rubbed me wrong. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. She always rubbed me wrong. And then as I hear that there's this, alleged affair with Corey Lemanowski and all that. The people have affairs. I don't like it. I think we have to bring back some type of moral ground in D.C. I know that's a big statement to make, but I think we need to bring back some moral ground in D.C. And I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I can tell you this needs to happen. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that went down when it came time for President Trump to make his decision, right? And the decision's been made. I don't know how you feel about this. And
Steve, if you can hear me on your end on Clean Feed, it says you have muted yourself. Please check that. Okay, you should be good. Go.
So look, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. President Trump made his decision.